Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm host Colors Fade. It's episode 1. Yes, the most obvious question you may ask immediately is, why am I doing Pathfinder Kingmaker when I have said in the past that I really disliked the game? Well, I recently finished it, and I actually had a good time, and there's several reasons for that, and we'll get into them. We're going to play on challenging mode. It's the closest thing the game has to core rules, which is what Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous had, is a core rules mode. Critical hits are normal, there's no death's door, dead companions don't rise after combat, and you won't remove negative effects on rest. They're somewhat tougher enemies, damage to the party is an even 1.0, enemy difficulty is normal, and there's no character retrain, so you do have to know what your builds are going to be ahead of time. I didn't beat the game on that mode. Actually, what I did is I put it on challenging, and then I turned character retrain on, and I made enemies normal, and that's what I beat the game on. So this is going to be slightly more difficult. I'm going to build a new character, and we'll scroll down here and get this picture. This person. So why am I playing this game on a Let's Play? Obviously, it's going to be a very long series, and here's the main reason why. I had a lot of fun with this game, even though it does have some pretty significant flaws. It's not as good of a game overall as Wrath of the Righteous is. However, where it is better than Wrath of the Righteous, in my opinion, is the companions. They're all way better than the companions in Wrath of the Righteous. Everybody from Ragongar and Octavia to Knock Knock, they're just better companions, and I enjoyed that part of the game. So even though this game isn't as much of an adventuring game as Wrath of the Righteous is, it still had better companions, and it made that part fun. We're going to play as a Knife Master to start out with. We're going to basically play the same kind of character we did in Wrath of the Righteous. It's going to be a dual-wielding Eldritch Knight. It ends up being a very, very awesome character, especially by the end of the game. The most important thing is it gets finesse training in a weapon. It gets weapon finesse for free, and sneak stab, which allows you to roll d8s for sneak attack damage instead of d6s when you're using star knife, dagger, sai, kukri, which is what we'll be using. So that's awesome. You just got to take 3 levels. You get 2 times sneak attack damage on that. Put all your points into int and dex. Get your constitution back up. You can get 19 in dex, and that's really nice. You're going to go mobility, trickery, and stealth and be the team's main rogue, even though we will get access to Knock Knock later. We won't actually use him a lot. He's a fantastic character, but we just won't use him. We're going to go perception and use magic device. And let's see, knowledge, arcana, which we won't actually need, but that's okay. There'll be other characters to do persuasion with. And then down here, you got to go martial weapon proficiency so you can get access to the kukri. Plus, this is a prerequisite for the Eldritch Knight, and in fact, it's always a good idea to go back and say, what the heck are the prerequisites for Eldritch Knight? Ability to cast 3rd level spells and martial weapon proficiency. So that's the important thing. Give him none of this. I'm going to put him on my own birthday and make him lawful good, because playing as lawful good really helps with the kingdom management portion of the game. So that's how he's going to start out. Very nice character. We'll go 3 levels of Knife Master, and then we'll go 5 levels of Thessalonian Specialist for the wizard stuff, and then we'll go EK the rest of the way. And it will be a very, very fun character. It has a really neat ability in the end game.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help.
Right, Tartuccio.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question, we believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule. Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
So I find it pretty interesting,
Hi, my name's Lindsay.
the main
I'm
arc.
So this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
Yes.
I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
A book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Exactly. Good question.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled then. I'll accomplish the feats, and you'll write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
So as I was saying, it's very interesting to me playing this game. I was in the process of finishing it right as I was also finishing the videos for Wrath of the Righteous. And the overall story in this game is just better than the one in Wrath of the Righteous by the time you get to the end of the Wrath of the Righteous. Now, during the whole portion of the game while you're playing the Wrath of the Righteous through all 5 acts, you're like, this is awesome.
Help! Help! The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
And so during the whole time I'm playing Wrath of the Righteous, I'm thinking this is a fantastic game. Demons and the whirlwind and all that stuff. But then you get to the end and you're like, really? Arilu Vorlesh, that was your whole justification for the whirlwind? It just felt so dumb. But this game is actually really cool. It's the story behind the story is really cool. It's just that, you know, the kingdom management, such a huge turnoff to people at the beginning. Oh, that's not what we want to be doing here, bud. Oh, jeez, what's going on? What the heck is going on? We got a punching dagger? Grab it. All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to back up. They won't let you scroll this camera outside of this corner here. It's a little too bad. I played the game from beginning to end this most recent time when I finally defeated it on turn-based mode, and the Kingmaker rules are just set up to play on turn-based mode. That's just the fact of it. I mean, they're way better as a turn-based game. And of course, I always forget that in this game you can't actually rotate the camera. I'm gonna grab dagger. What is it? They're both 1d4, right? Oh yeah. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna dual wield yet because we don't have the ability to do it. We just get too much of a penalty, I think, because it's +4 to hit and then 0. That's significant. I don't want to have to do that, so we'll have to get dual wielding first. There she is. But yeah, the companions are just better. They're so much better. Rigonga and Octavia are two of my favorites. They're really cool. Lindsay makes a great bard, and I actually like the way her story ends, the way her character arcs. Amiri is a great character to have as a barbarian, and she's really well done. And then Valerie is just fantastic. So the only people who really get the short shrift here are the clerics. I'm going to delay and make them run up here. Yes, for the rest of combat. Come on. Okay, now. Oh, Lindsay. Oh, you're not on my team yet? Do I have I don't have control of you yet, do I? Okay, well, I'll stab guys. Lindsay, it's probably not a good idea for you to shoot up close to that guy. I should have gone out in front of you. Stabby, stabby. Yeah, he's gonna get those attacks of opportunity in there.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Oh, really? Okay. Tartuccio's present. Yes. Put that ring on you. Help Jamandi Aldori. This is Does that improve my armor class? Yeah, it does. What about you? She's got that. Okay.
Time's wasting.
So it's just... Oh my goodness. Oh, more daggers. Great. Okay, what's in here? I should do this. Let's rearrange. Either one of you guys need to be hit like that. Roguish that I am, I will do my best to stay on front. Help everybody. Oh yes, the library. Alright, here they come. Let's see whose abilities we have here that can help us. Oh, well, that's not going to help me. What did he hit me with? He rolled a 15. Oh man, you turkey. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe reloading sooner than I thought. Holy cow. Is that all you got, Tutarchio? That's all you've got? Oh my goodness, you got some claws. Okay. Grow claws, we may have to use that. You, my darling, what do you have? Inspire courage. Okay, we'll have to do that next turn. Let's see if she can heal you right now.
Yes.
Alright. Actually, I probably should have turned it. Oh my god, and he... Wow, so the game's random number generator is not going to like me very early. Okay, sometimes that just happens. There's nothing you can do. He rolled a 17. I mean, look. Yeah, the game has decided that here to start with, I deserve to die. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yeah, so do this. I should have healed. Well, at least he rolled a 3 that time. No. Okay. Yeah, now you're taking one. Tartuccio. Okay, he's dead? Oh, that's nice. Why don't you roll in here? Same thing with you. Can you shoot?
Serves you
Oh,
right.
I should have healed myself. Alright, I'm just going to try to rely on blind luck. That's not going to work. Attack of opportunity for nothing? Oh boy. These first levels like this are just so bad. Let's try to get rid of one of them. Okay, that helped. Goodness gracious. Alright. That was a disaster. Oh my gosh, do we not have anything? We don't even have anything to heal ourselves with yet. Okay. Oh, there we go. Well. Oh, jeez. Pathetic. What a pathetic start. That was just bad. Bad start. Okay, can we open this door from this side? Nope. Oh. Door is blocked from the other side? No, it's not, because we were just there. There's blood in one door. And bloody bodies in the other. She says, well, their adventures have come to an end. Yes, they have. The junk. Yeah, first levels in these Dungeons and Dragons games always so hard to get through, especially if you're playing on anything resembling a difficulty level, anything that's not just super easy. I'm gonna hope Lindsay doesn't get killed here. Have we done everything? Oh, what do we have? What are we missing? We're missing some loot. I'll tell you, one of the things that made a big difference in how much I ended up enjoying this game when I finally beat it, when I finally conquered it, was getting the character builds right. It made a huge difference. I played the game with a bunch of mercenaries because I was having such a hard time figuring out what to do with the default companions, even though I wanted to play the game with the companions because I like them. Like I said, there's 5 or 6 of them that I actually really enjoy. And it took a little while, a little bit of investigating, but also just a little bit of understanding of what's going on with the various systems in the game and the feats and all that kind of stuff. And when I finally did get it down, it not only was it enjoyable, it allowed me to be successful in the end game, in the last 2 acts when things get really tough. Figuring out what to do with Valerie, figuring out what to do with her, Amiri.
It's the end for you rats!
Figuring out how to deal with the game's clerics.
Dare to attack me?
It all made things a lot better. And of course, understanding the power of the bard too, which I didn't the first couple times I tried to play it. I did not understand how valuable Lindsay gets later on. Amiri with her giant sword, but don't use that weapon. Okay, so Days, she should be doing this right and left. That's what she should be doing.
Just die already!
He's got nothing, so don't worry about it. Yeah. She wants it. She's just such a great crowd controller.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Stay with us.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
She's basically Leroy Jenkins, which is kind of funny. It's like, blood for Goran. Leroy Jenkins. It's kind of hilarious. But one of the first things I learned about her is that I think the first 2 times I tried to play through the game, I just tried to make her do what she's classed as doing as a barbarian. And that kind of works, but she can be so much more effective as a slayer. She can do so much more damage. And that's basically the case for everybody in the game. Like, I noticed some guides that said Valerie makes a really good bard. She makes the best bard in the game, and it's true, but I also found her to be particularly useful as a Dreadful Carnage Slayer. I mean, she's awesome that way, and that's how I ended up playing her when I went through it, and that's what we'll do with her in this game. She'll be a Dreadful Carnage Slayer, and she's got that high charisma, high persuasion. She can just go in there and mow stuff down, and it makes her incredibly good. Okay. I may want to heal Lindsay here. Don't need her dying. Dexterity? Why, that would be me. What are you bozos doing? Okay, I'm gonna run up on you. Because when you go to swing your bow, I'm gonna get a attack, but not this time. Oh, look, you're going after the little ones. Look at you. I'm gonna Tartuccia, just go behind her. This is the other thing. I didn't really understand how to make use of this the first time I played the game. Moving people around there is awesome. Oh, he succeeded at his will save, so. Tartuccio.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Yeah, for 1 point of damage, I think I'd rather have him shoot that crossbow. Oh, I did 1 point of damage? That's terrible. You can spell this on him again, though, can't you? Yeah, and his saving throw failed that time. Okay, do this.
Out of my way!
There we go. That's better. Okay. What do we have here? The armory. Break down the door of the army and grab a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we can do it. I don't think there's anything interesting in here, though. There's a bow. That's nice. Some armor. Oh, and the whole group is heavy. Okay, that's why we're moving slow. But there's the key.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Stealing from a sword lord in her own mansion. She'd have our heads.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
Alright, so we have to do this. Oh yes, we're overloaded because it's just the three of us and we're all so tiny. Yeah, so let's do by weight in descending order, and then we can just, drop all this stuff. We need to be able to move. Besides, this stuff isn't worth any gold. That's worth 6 gold points. I don't think 6 gold is worth it, and that's hide armor is 25 pounds for 3. I don't think that's worth it either. I'm not sure any of this. That club, 3 pounds. Drop. What is this? Masterwork light mace. We'll hang on to those. Okay. Let's go. Nothing too valuable in there.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
How convenient.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Let's do. Now we have her on our team, which is very nice. Is there... It's a dead end over here. Okay, let's go. Dead end. Well then. Oh yes, there's the trap. But is there anything in here? Junk. And another trap. I think there's even another one up here. Yep. And another fancy room with nothing fancy in it. Oh, look. What is that? Chainmail and a falchard. Yes, my darling dear. I know you like the master with Sai, but... Oh, you can't use the falchard. Okay, this is what will... Well, this is what I'd like to spec Valerie into, except it costs an extra feat that you really can't spend any time wasting on. But these things are so awesome. The crit range is so huge. It's very nice. It's worth it to spec Amiri into that, because she can crit all day right and left with it. There's that, but first let's go into here. What do we have here? What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Jamondi's cash has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry it up before... Stop! Someone's coming. Yes, they are. That would be us. He's going to have to run at us. So let's do this. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Wait a minute. Yeah, sure. Let him run at us. Let them both run at us. Oh, I should have shot with him. That's what I should have done. Okay. He's going to run up there. Take a stabby swing and miss. His buddy's going to run over here. Take a swing and miss. That's great. I should have dazed him. I didn't want to do that, but that's okay. I'm getting used to playing her as a level 1 character instead of a level 19 character again. It's a different skill set. Stabby, stabby. Alright. You've got a big, huge weapon. See if you can take this guy out. Nope. Alright, in that case, you're shooting into combat, you're going to miss. 3 of 14, that's fine. Oh, and once again, he rolls a 14. Boy. Yeah, dazed. Good. Stab him. Ugh.
Wretched things.
Okay. What's he got left? Almost nothing. He's dead. That's nice. He's dazed for a turn. Just keep him that way then. Or should I inspire courage for another one? +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear. +1 competence bowl and attack weapon damage rolls. Do it. There we go. Nah, I didn't need the +1 that time, but it's nice. That was nice. Let's do this. Yeah, that just about does it for you, doesn't it? Cure light wounds because you're a little rogue, so. What's in here? What's in your wallet? Oh, right. There's this puzzle. Okay. I don't think there's anything else down here. Yeah. Right. Lindsay.
Enlighten me.
Adventures call to them.
This puzzle can take a little while to work out. You can always eventually get it, but I don't want to take all day on it, so I'm going to look it up real quick. Okay, I think I have the right thing here. Let's take a look at this. They've got these statues numbered. So then they say what you need to click is this statue first. And then you need to click
Just letting the ink dry.
that statue. And then this statue here. And then click this one again. And then
My patience is running thin.
that statue. And that gets you part of the reward. Which is all junk. And then you want to go over here and press
And Lindsay was called
that
forth.
one. And that one. And it opens this little piece of business. And on there, you're going to find more junk, and a chest full of junk, but there's going to be that thing in there. It's a wand of magic missile. Well, how nice. Except I'm not giving that to Tartuccio. Tarstinkio. He's not getting that. Okay. So all of that is done. Now we can go over here. Oh, and are we overloaded again? What are we at? Medium encumbrance. Okay. Well then. Oh, let's take a look at our group here. What are we doing? Yeah, you and me can be up front. There we go. Let's go save Haddam, the grumpy dwarf.
You cannot stand against me.
Okay, yeah, just shoot your crossbow.
Just die already.
Okay. Oh, jeez, he's drilling Jathal. Let's do this. One of you guys just got to run up here, doesn't he? Okay. Daze him, my friend. Saving throw failed. Good. Now he's dead. Jethal. You can't swing at him from there, can you? Okay. Oh, look. It's my least favorite character and class in the game. I like her as a character. She's fantastic. And her sister. I don't like the class at all. Not a fan.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
I'm not a fan of any character that has an ability that requires a turn and a half to make work. That's my problem with it. You should be able to do everything in a single turn. The fact that you can't is really bothersome. Don't like it at all. Okay, move up here, darling. He's dazed. I'm gonna go over here so that when he shoots, I'll get an attack of opportunity. She's gonna
Despicable.
roll and miss on that one. Now she's going to charge herself. Oh, see, and she got to do that all in a single turn. I never could make that happen. Tatuccio. Oh, you missed. Oh, and I missed. Okay, darling, can you get up here and make that guy dizzy? He failed. Good. Stab him. Oh, brother.
Advance!
Oh, my goodness. Well, at least he went down. That's nice.
Out of my way!
Firing into combat. Not going to hit anything doing that. So, yeah, hit him again. Oh, come on. What did... I rolled a 2. This is kind of why I like to play in turn-based mode, that I can see how bad things are. It's a bit like Battletech and the Gauss rifle, and a bit like XCOM and the sniper rifle. I do roll really poorly through the bulk of the game. It's kind of amazing. Which is why it's so important for somebody like me to have somebody who can do crowd control. Like Lindsay, who can later on when she gets fascinate. It's just awesome.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
You sound like a Kalishite. Am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
I don't think we've met.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
There are assassins on the prowl. You have to go.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Yes. All right. So we get that. And here is
Brutus,
pathetic
I can
Adam.
sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
This should help. Let's see. Diplomacy 9. Aren't you being premature? Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Adam, who is quite the cleric here. What's he got? He's got a heavy mace and he's got a flail. Do we have anything better than that? We got a heavy mace ourselves here. And then A masterwork light mace. Oh, but what? Is he spec'd in something already? That's what I can never remember. Demoralize. Persuasion. Dwarven familiarity. Battle axes, heavy picks, and warhammers. Grotus. Yeah, I don't think he has a specific weapon yet, does he? Okay. In that case. This thing, where did I give it? Right here. Masterwork light mace. He's got a flail, which is 1d8. 2, 3, yeah. So there's no reason to take that flail off him. You can use that flail, bud. That's fine. That'll work. Add him. Move him around like this. What's our group look like? Yeah, why don't we do this? Put me at the point. I think I have the highest AC right now. Let's see, what is mine? 19, hers is 18, his is 17, yeah. Alright. Oh, and while we're here, let's do this little bit of business. He's got Treat Affliction, the Coup de Grace, Destructive Smite. What is this? You gain the supernatural ability to make a melee attack with a morale bonus on damage rolls. The problem is, of course, he has to hit something for that to happen. So I'm gonna heal everybody. He doesn't get selective channeling, but, and this is the important thing, if you give him a headband of wisdom, you can give him selective channeling, and it'll actually work, which is really cool. Not that he needs it, but selective channeling is nice to have every now and then. Alright, Keston.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Okay, do you need help putting out that fire, though?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Where's the hall?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
I'm not sure Abadar's going to keep me safe, but we'll see if we can pass these skill checks here. What do we have? Where's it? Yep, drench ourselves in buckets of water. Prudence is the key to victory. Covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. It's a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound blocking the way. Yes. Alright, so the hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke. But our leader, Jax, led us stubbornly through the flames. Alright. Oh, so it was Valerie. Yes, here she is. But now, amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity. Menacing, but beautiful and merciful. Descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are 2 more, she shouted as they passed us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out. Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Jadex rushed to save the guard from the fire. Oh, I succeeded at that athletic check. Wow, it's a miracle. I rolled a 16. Nice. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together, we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. Thank you, that was truly noble of you, she said. And now, let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid. Well, that's good. I usually fail that attempt. I fail a lot of skill checks in this game. Failing is kind of my thing. Oh, look. Yeah, I can leave the rest of that. We're about to wrap this up, the first little bit of the game. Alright, so the key here, if I remember correctly, is to defeat these punks casting the spell as quickly as possible. Jumandi's over there swinging away. Alright, let's go, boys and girls.
To victory!
Oh. Mirror image. Tartuccio, I don't mind if you die, so maybe you want to just like move all the way over here. Okay, Jumondi Aldori. She rolled a 1, 2, and a 4. That's not good. Alright, Kayesi. What are you gonna do? Oh, and I just took one right on the chin. Because he rolled an 18. Now, what do you guys think about this? I mean, you've watched me play Battletech, you've watched me play XCOM. You know how numbers are not in my favor, and so far we've seen a whole bunch of that already in this first hour. I'm rolling like a dog, and even my allies are rolling bad. And then these guys are running up on it and rolling 18s and 17s and 16s. This is not good. What do I do here? This is a good question. Do I spend a second and heal myself, or do I let a couple more Joes run over here? Oh, look, he got some damage in. This is what I was hoping, is that she could do this. It's a divine favor. Well, if you chop him down, that's what I'm hoping for. She did a good job there. Okay. So for me, let's do this. I'm going to wait. Lindsay's going to heal me. She got one of the spellcasters. Nice. Smart girl. Okay. You've got your sword and board.
Let us strike as one!
Oh, and you just missed. Alright, darling. Oh, you don't have any more healing spells, do you? Okay. Knock him out then so he can't hit anybody. And then move a little bit so you can get closer to nailing some other people. So I am going to have to hit this. And then I gotta get in this direction, I guess. Gotta get over here and get these other two guys. If they would miss because of my high dexterity, it'd be great. Nope. That guy rolled a nat 20 against me. Adam, I need you to heal me. Well, you're a little far away for that, so let's do this. I think he rolled a 13. Very nice. Oh, Tartuccio. You go over here and shoot this guy.
Leave this one to me.
Rift Channeler. And what did Tartuccio roll? Tartuccio rolled a 3. Remember, me and my allies. I mean, at a certain point in time, it starts to feel like it's rigged, but I know, you know, that's just the magic of dice and stuff. It's just, I'm just saying, it just feels like it. Doesn't mean it is.
Wretched
Obviously.
things.
It's just...
Yeah.
It's just me. It's just me. Hey, it's me.
Do not falter!
And a 5. A 5. Very nice. Okay. Lindsay, move up a little more. So good. Okay. I'm like, it can't keep happening, can it? Oh, yes, it can. Yes, it can, my friend. Okay, that helped. Wow, really nice there. Okay, and I actually rolled an 18 and hit him. There we go. Oh, she killed the giant, ice giant, but now we gotta help her. Grotus awaits. Alright, if you want to do some damage, come hit this guy. Nice, had him. At him. Oh boy, it's 16 against me. So what all has hit me? A nat 20 A 16 and what? An 18? And now I'm afraid. Okay. Tartuccio, can you by chance just get a bunch of people? There you go. Well, for 1 point of damage each. Boy, they really are just doing a number on us, aren't they? Okay, do you have the run and gun right there? That's what I want. Okay. Well, she can't get to him. And there's the assassin leader. And she can't get to him. Oh, brother. What did you do? Kaisi? Nothing? Oh my gosh, she went a little bit too far and now she can't hit. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Can you knock this guy out? Saving throw succeeded by 1. Grotus. Grotus awaits. Well, with your grotusness, you can't hit me from there, can you? Okay. Go over here then. Amiri, what are you doing? Who are you attacking? Yeah, it would be good if you would enter the fray here. Because I'm getting my butt kicked.
Just die already!
A 2.
Shall we retreat now?
Oh, man. Okay, what's this guy's touch AC? It doesn't say. Not inspected. Okay, and he's got all the mirror images on him. I gotta get rid of these guys. Okay. She hit somebody. That was nice. What are you doing? Over there in the corner by yourself. Okay. Can you do... You can't do that. Can't run and stab him? Okay.
Onwards!
Well, there's that. Lindsay's afraid. What am I doing? Am I done being afraid yet? Nope. I'm gonna run halfway over here and then run back. Okay. At him. Maybe you can hit this guy?
Your life ebbs low.
Nope. 7. He rolled a 2. Well, I'll give it to him. Every now and then they're rolling light ones, aren't they? There we go. Amiri's gonna step in and save the day for us. He missed. Tartuccio.
Time to get my hands dirty again!
Okay, Jathal. You can hit this guy. Nope, because you rolled a nat 1. And she wasted her big spell on that.
Stay behind me!
And she rolled a 3. I'm not surprised at the way I'm rolling. This is just how we roll. Oh, that was nice. A couple of attacks of opportunity paid off. Okay. Arim. Oh. Oh, you can heal Tartucci. I don't really want to, though. This is too... I could use this if I can move him far enough out of the way. I can't move him far enough out of the way, can I? Okay. He's got a big spread there. All we got really left is the assassin leader. Amiri, take him out. Tartuccio rolls a 3.
Unworthy.
And I rolled a 2 there on Jathal. Oh, she hit him. That was nice. And I rolled a 7. Oh. Okay.
What a waste.
I agree. You rolled an 11, bud. I need Lindsay's buff. Oh, and another 3. Oh, he killed himself. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. I mean, that was a lot of bad rolls right in a row. Man, that was a lot of bad rolls. Holy cow. So many bad rolls. I just can't believe that. So, this isn't going to come as a surprise to anybody who watches this channel, but when I played the game recently, I started playing it a few weeks ago, and when I got all the way through the game, my goal was to beat it, because I'd never beaten it before, and I'd always gotten frustrated and rage quit. And I never had a sequence of rolls that bad. And this opening here, it just goes to show you, man, it's like, when the audience is watching, this is what's going to happen. My rolls just get so bad.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
I have no connections to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy?
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best.
That word doesn't mean what you think it means.
There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
She's not wrong.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Forgive my trespass. In my defense, we were in the middle of a battle and in dire need of weapons.
An attack is no reason to break into rooms in someone else's house and pocket their property.
Once again, I have failed.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
I love Valerie.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
Oh, Hadim, you are one of the game's only bad characters.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
People were dying right in front of me. How could I just walk by?
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
I rolled a 3. This is getting comical, man.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Dead woman, be quiet.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
Yeah. Right. Try to play independent. You know, not taking a side is the same thing as taking a side.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. Tartuccio, your words are quite convincing. But I can't afford to trust words alone. If you're really innocent, I hope you'll prove it with your deeds. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Words, words, words. You're a bad leader if you can't see that Tartuccio is the spy. I am not sure I want to work for anybody who's that much of a moron.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
So we're going to leave it here at that particular point. It's a lot of fun from here on out. Of course, you're met with your very first timed quest. You have 90 days. The road to glory. So it says, will fail in 89 days and 23 hours. This is one of the things that I wish they would have done for the whole entire game. There are many, many timed quests in the games, and I wish they all would have said this. I think it would have made a big difference because gamers aren't stupid. They're smart people, and if you give them the time limits on every single quest that has one, they're going to sit down and they may even get really nerdy with an Excel spreadsheet and be like, okay, I have this much time and I can go here first and here second and here third, and I get this all wrapped up and get it done. I'm very nerdy that way. I like seeing the time limit. I don't mind it when I can see it. It's when I can't see the time limit that it becomes kind of insane and frustrating. But after you play the game through a few times, of course, you know how to do most of this. So we'll move on. Next episode, we'll go over to Oleg's trading post and we'll get underway with this. The first real chapter as we try to take down the Stag Lord. I've had quite a bit of fun, obviously enough fun with the game. I want to say this as we're closing. I've had enough fun to want to put it on the channel as a Let's Play now. I know that I had polled my Patreon supporters recently and I said, do you want to see Wasteland 3 or Pillars of Eternity 1? And I got a lot of votes for Pillars of Eternity 1, which I actually really want to do. But here's the problem with that. It's such a different rule system from the Pathfinder system. And I knew I wanted to put Kingmaker on the channel, that to go from Wrath of the Righteous to Pillars of Eternity 1 back to Kingmaker, then to Pillars of Eternity 2, it's just a little more than my brain wants to process. So what we're going to do is stay with the Kingmaker rules, with the Pathfinder rules for now. We're going to play Kingmaker. We'll finish this game up. Then we'll launch into Pillars 1 and Pillars 2, because those are fantastic games that I also want to put on my channel. I'm really hoping someday we'll see a Pillars 3. I know it's still up in the air. It's still a long shot, but gosh, it would be great. So that's the plan for now. I will see you all on the next one, episode 2. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, consider supporting my Patreon. It's listed in the description below. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Happy gaming, everyone.